Hey guys, KevBearCub here for my next edition of TMI Tuesday for Tuesday, October 8th, 2013. I have a couple questions, so I'm just going to get right into it. JS Mulco, or JSM Ulco, said, what part of Florida do you live in? I live in Southwest Florida, Fort Myers area. So are you in Florida too? If so, let me know where you are. Hipster in a TARDIS, we've been kind of talking back and forth via this, so I just wanted to give you a shout out because it's really cool meeting somebody from my area. It just kind of worked out that way. So if your partner's ever in town, let me know. Ryan and I and you and your partner, we can go grab something to eat or something to drink or whatever. That'd be cool. Fuzz Chub, haven't heard from you in a little while, so it's good to see you. You said, hey Kev, how are you doing, handsome? Sorry, no questions from me for a couple weeks, but life has been hectic, so no time to get online much recently. Anyway, my question this week is this. What is the age difference between you and Ryan, and how do you think it adds to your relationship? Great new photos, by the way, guys. You are both cute as hell. Hugs. So thank you. The age difference between Ryan and I is 14 years. I'm 40 and he is 26. I will say that I'm not really one to be concerned about age typically. I think it's more about how mature somebody is. I know a lot of people my age that are 40 years old that are still going out partying every single night. They're doing drugs every weekend. They are living in a way that just, for me, it isn't for me. You know, I'm not somebody that wants to go partying anymore. I'm old enough to know that it's not time for me to be doing that anymore. That time is in the past, and this time is, I need to be a little bit in a different place than I am right now. So I think that that's something that helps Ryan. Ryan's dealt with a lot of struggles in his life, and he's kind of done the whole partying, drug kind of drinking, partying, going crazy thing when he was younger, and I think that he has experienced that and is okay not experiencing that anymore. So I think something that helps is that he sees me in the part of my life that I'm in now, and I think it kind of grounds him a little bit and keeps him a little more focused to not squander the opportunities that he has right now. And even just since him and I started dating, or even since I've known him, he's changed so much for the better too. When we first became friends a long time ago, he wasn't focused. He didn't have much drive to do anything. He just was kind of like riding along life. You know what I mean? Just letting life happen, and didn't really have a plan. But since we've been together and since I've known him, he is really focused. He is in a great place now. Very focused on school, our relationship, our future living arrangements, things like that. He's very focused now. So I think that it's great because hopefully I helped him see some of that. What he brought to me is that mentality that 20-year-olds have of living in the now. And I think it's really important to live in the present and live in the now, because it's just something that I think as we get older, we forget. So it's kind of nice that he reminds me of that a little bit. And yeah, so I think that that's something that's added. Plus, it's wonderful that we both experience things a little bit differently, and we can share that experience with each other and kind of get a different perspective. But I'll say Ryan's pretty educated. He's very well-rounded, and even when I'm mentioning something that's from my generation, like some kind of an example of something or whatever, he gets it. He understands it, and he's heard of it. So he has grown up very well-rounded. All right, NE Plus Ultra Bears asked, hi Kevin, I was watching one of Ryan's TMI Tuesday videos on YouTube, and somebody asked him what he thought was his best physical attribute. He said that he receives many compliments on his eyes, but he thinks his booty is his best feature. So now it's your turn to share. What do you believe is your best physical trait? Over your 40 years, has the answer ever changed, or has it pretty much remained constant? I will say it's pretty much remained constant. I also tend to get more compliments on my eyes than anything else. There's a lot of pictures you can see how blue my eyes are. It's hard right now because the lighting here is not that great, but I even in person I get a lot of compliments in my eyes. People usually say that they like the color. So thank you, Mom, for that, because I have the same color eyes as my mom. I also get compliments on my beard. I've had a lot of people like how my beard is. They like that it kind of fills in really well and that it kind of doesn't have any gaps here, that a lot of people sometimes will get, in this little spot where the mustache comes down. But yeah, I get a lot of compliments on that too. So other than not having a beard when I was younger, that's changed. But yeah, my beard and my eyes, I guess. And I like my eyes the best too. That's my favorite feature. 818 Cuddle Bear says, "Hi Kevin, hope you and Ryan had a great weekend. I wanted to ask you, do you like being dominant or being dominated? Would you ever consider a dom-sub relationship or role-playing scenario? What kind of toys, if any, would you incorporate into the bedroom?" First, I will say that I like being dominant and being dominated. I think that it's nice to be in control sometimes, and it's nice to give up control sometimes. So I like them both. I wouldn't really consider being in a strict dom-sub relationship because I don't want to be one or the other in that role. I would be more of a role-playing scenario where, in this day I'm feeling a little bit more aggressive, so I want to be the aggressor. And sometimes I just want to feel a little bit more relaxed and let somebody else take the reins, so I might be the submissive. Which is great because Ryan feels the same way, and we have a great time exploring both sides. What kind of toys, if any, would you incorporate into the bedroom? Anything. I'm open to everything. I don't say no to pretty much anything. There's a very few limits. There are some things that, if they're dealing with pain or something that's unhygienic, I would steer away from. But I'm open to anything. I think toys are great. Sex is a human condition or a human experience that we like to do for fun, and as humans, I like to do it as fun too. But yeah, I would say anything. I would be open to any kind of toys. My last question is from Jan. How are you, baby? You said, "Hi, KevBearCub. In one of your videos, you said that we are the first generation that invented and used technology on a high level. So I'd like you to name 5 technical things you really like and don't want to miss. And on the other hand, 5 things that should never have been invented. Have a nice week." It's really hard to say 5 things that shouldn't have been invented. There's very few things that I can say that shouldn't have been invented. There are things that I can say that I wish that we didn't rely on so much. Like TV remotes, it's become such a chore just to freaking get up off the chair, and go and change the television station. I was able to do that as a kid and it was fine. I was able to still watch TV. So I'm going to say 5 things that I really love. I love the internet because it lets me reach out to people that I wouldn't have had the opportunity to reach out to before. Jan, I probably never would have met you in my life had I not had the internet. So I do appreciate that. I really like my GPS. I love having a Garmin. I like knowing where I'm going. Even though I know how to go somewhere, I like programming it so it can tell me what time I'm going to get there, how many miles I have left on a certain road. It kind of makes it nice. Some other things that I'm glad were invented is smartphones. I love that I can keep in contact with people right in my pocket and use I'm using my smartphone right now for recording this video. So cool to that. 2 other ones I would say that's a tough call. I don't know, Jan. I guess those are the only 3 things I can think of right now that are technology. I guess something in the medical field, like maybe inventing the technology used for angioplasties or something, for people with heart attacks, or some of the medicines that they've invented to help people that have cholesterol problems or whatever. Luckily, I don't, knock on wood, have to have that. But yeah, I guess that would be it. I don't really know what to say for things that should never have been invented. The only thing that I wish was never invented, what I would say, is Justin Bieber. But I guess he wasn't really invented, he was just born. I just wish he was never discovered, because he really irritates me. Every single thing I ever see about him irritates me. But yeah, that's not really a technology, so... I don't know. I guess I wish I could have given you some more answers. I wish I had something better to say, but I think that all technology is somewhat useful. I mean, it's good for somebody. Maybe 3D printers shouldn't have been invented, because I think people are using them for the wrong thing. If there was a way to get printers not to print out things like guns, which, if you've not heard about this, it's a big issue. Somebody successfully printed a 3D gun, using one of the 3D printers, and they were able to fire it. It only can get off one shot, but sometimes one shot is all you need. So, and if that's something that happened now while it's still a new technology, imagine what's going to happen when the technology gets more advanced. Kind of scary. So that's it for today. I'm sorry I had to make it quick. It's have a lot going on today, so I appreciate your listening. Not much to share about my weekend with Ryan. We spent the weekend together again. Wonderful as always. We're looking for a place to move into together. So hopefully that'll be coming down the line soon, and you'll be seeing me do some of these TMI videos with him around, so maybe he'll be able to say hi. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday. Have a good one. Bye.